easy. Okay, let me start by eliminating x such that you understand best. Then, because y is already can easily be eliminated. So in eliminating x, I'm going to just draw this line here and then pick the coefficient of x in the upper equation, put it down, then in the lower equation, put it up. Why am I doing that? I'm doing that such that I multiply 2 throughout, so mathematically the equation has not changed, but I want the x coefficients to be the same both up and down in this stage, such that in the next stage, I just subtract the 2, and when I subtract the 2, it becomes 0. When it becomes 0, it means I have eliminated x. That's the meaning of elimination. I'm removing x completely. So here it will become multiplying 2 throughout, 6x plus 10y is equal to 10, 6x minus 15, 3, that's 40 times 3, 120, 15 times 3, 15, 120 plus 15, that's 135. Okay, so 2 throughout, 3 throughout, and then there we can subtract. Now I'm eliminating the x, so it will be 6x. It will be, start with the upper equation, which is 6x, subtract the lower, 6x. Next we go to y, since it is a positive 10y minus negative 15y is equal to 10 minus 135. So 6x and 6x goes, this will become a plus, so it will be 10 plus 15, 25. Y is equal to 10 minus 135, that's negative 125. So 125 divided by 25, you get your y as negative 5. So here I have eliminated x, I got y. So I'm going to use the same method and I eliminate y. But from the original equation, it is 3x plus 5y is equal to 5. Then 2x minus 5y is equal to 45. You realize that the coefficient of y up and down is the same, and even there is a minus already, so it can easily be eliminated. Now my question is it going to be eliminated by putting a minus here or a plus here? If I put a minus here, it will be 5y minus minus. In fact, it will become 10y. So you have to be wise and know which operation you put. So basically, the operation you put there is a plus, such that 5y plus minus 5y becomes a 0 and y is automatically eliminated. So it will be 3x plus 2x, and that's 5x. 5y minus 5y, it's a 0, I'm not writing the 0. And 5 plus 45 is 50. Therefore, x is equal to 50 over 5, which is 10. X is 10. That's another way. I'm using elimination both here and here. Or you can just use elimination to get one answer. They say like here, I've used elimination to get x. Then in getting y, I use one of the equations. So I say from equation 1, it is 3, that is x is 10. I'm using this first one, plus 5y is equal to 5, and then I get y. So you can also do that. Meaning this will be 30 plus 5y is equal to 5. 5y is equal to 5 minus 30, negative 25. Therefore, y is equal to negative 5. So you can use this, you can get the answer very, very cheaply or easily. Unless if they tell you use elimination on both sides. So you're not supposed to use elimination on both ends. Use elimination once and then you can apply it. Or you can apply substitution on another number. Now here I did substitution. Another trick on this number, you can always prove yourself. Try fixing in and see, do you get the answer? So for example here x is 10, meaning this is 30. 5 is negative 5, meaning this is negative 25. So it is 30 minus 25, which is 5, and it's balancing. Always check and see. Is it balancing? Is it proving the equation? Is the equation coming out? So if it comes, well and good. Should I really use substitution here? Okay, let me use substitution here as well so that you get it better. So I'm going to use substitution. This is method 2. 3x plus 5y. 3x plus 5y is equal to 5 and 6 and 2x minus 5y is equal to 45. So in substitution, make this equation 1, make this equation 2, and then choose equation 1 or 2 and make one of them the subject. Let's say from 1, you can realize that I can rewrite it as 3x is equal to 5 minus 5y, x is equal to 5 minus 5y out of 3. Call this 3. And then from there, substitute 3 into what? Into 1 or 2? Into 2, since I made the first one. Into 2. So in equation 2, it is 2x, which is 2, but remember, we already have the value for x. Into 5 minus 5y over 3 minus 5y is equal to 45. So the next is easy, just manipulation. You can multiply 2 inside, and then you can multiply by 3 throughout, and then you can collect like terms and get the value of y. After getting the value of y, come back to equation 3 and fix it in there and get the value of x. That is substitution. So you'll finish that. I'm stopping here on this. I'm stopping here on this. So let's go to the next and last number. And the next and the last number, which is number 5. So number 5, says we are solving also a simultaneous equation of y is equal to x squared minus 8x plus 22. Then y plus 2 is equal to 3x. So such a number, we are not going to use elimination. So whenever you see the two equations are not both, let's say both linear, they are not the same. Because in the previous number, both of them were lines. In fact, you can even use graphical. You can plot them on a graph, and where they meet, we can choose the corresponding x and y value. But for this, we can't use elimination because this is a curve and this is a line. How do you see it is a curve? Because of the square, meaning it has values both on the negative and the positive sides of x. So what we are going to do here, we're going to use substitution and the rest will be fine. So substitution, really, we can make this equation 1, make this equation 2, and choose the easiest way. They have already told you that y is equal to that. And here they're saying y plus that is that. What comes into your mind? Replace this y. Replace this y, and the rest will be a quadratic equation which can be solved easily, and we are good to go. So from 2, make y the subject. So y will be 3x minus 2. Call that 3. So I took to the other side. So it is y is equal to 3x minus 2. And then put 3 into 1. You get it? So in equation 1, instead of y, what are you going to write? You're going to write 3x minus 2. What is it equal to? It is equal to x squared minus 8x plus 22. Collect like terms in terms of x. Can take all these things the other side, such as we remain with the 0 this side, and this side becomes x squared minus 8x minus plus 22 minus 3x plus 2. When 3x comes this side, it becomes a minus. When 2 comes, it becomes positive because it was a minus 2. I'm going to start with this instead and put the 0 the other side. So it is x squared minus 8 minus 3, that's minus 11x. Plus 22 plus 2, that's plus 24, is equal to 0. And we've done such numbers, isn't it? We have done such numbers already. You can use a quadratic equation, a quadratic formula. You can use the sum and product. Now I'm going to use sum and product, but in a very quick way. I'm not going to do those things of what is A, what is B, what is C, and all that. I assume now we are together. You can easily know that A is 1, or you can know that B is negative 11, and C is 24. So we are choosing two numbers. When added, we get negative 11. When multiplied, we get 24. So we have to look for factors of 24, 1 and 24, 2 and 12, 3 and 8, 4 and 6. But I hope with 11, we have already seen that the answer is 3 and 8. Multiplied, get 24. Added, get negative 11. So since the adding gives both negatives and the product gives a positive, it means two negatives are being multiplied. So it is negative 3 and negative 8. And then we replace this with negative 3 and negative 8. So that it is x squared minus 3x minus 8x plus 24 is equal to 0. Factorize out x. We remain with x minus 3. Factorize out 8. You remain with x minus 3 is equal to 0. Factorize out 8. X minus 3. So that you remain with x minus 8 is equal to 0. With this, we know that either x minus 3 is equal to 0, x is equal to 3, or x minus 8 is equal to 0, x is equal to 8. After getting the two x values, remember we have the equation for y. What's y? Y is 3x minus 2. Y is 3x minus 2, meaning either also y is equal to 3 into the first value of x, which is 9 minus 2, which is 7, or y is equal to 3, second x is 8 minus 2, which is 8 times 3, that's 8, 16, 24, 24 minus 2 is 22. So we have that and that. So mostly, there is a part, this question is long, and it's about 6 marks. So we are doing all this for 6 marks, not for small things. So normally the questions are written in form of, the answers are written in form of x, y. So you have two coordinates. We have a coordinate of when x is 3, what is y? Y is 7. When x is 8, y is 22. And we get our 6 marks on such a number. I hope it's very, very clear and easy. So whenever you see a square, replace the side of the y with, do the easier side, because you would also choose to make x the subject, which is y plus 2 over 3, and then put it here square. This will be a very long method. So choose the easiest part to be made the subject. We learned how to make the subject also already, and then manipulate through, get a quadratic equation, and use the best way. I'm using this most, it's more practical, but if you want, at this stage, we can also use get x using the method negative b plus or minus root of b squared minus 4ac over 2 over 2a. You can use this one. You can use this one and get the answers. Thank you so much. I hope you've picked something in this mathematics of equations. Do more equations. And the more equations you do, the more easy it becomes. You learn through consistency. So keep doing again and again. Use the rule of a number every day. Do math daily. Do a number of math daily. However easy it is, keep doing it. The same way you eat daily, make sure you do a math number daily. It will improve. your score. Thank you. We meet in the next video where we are going to be dealing with more algebra subtopics, which will be inequality 2.6 up to until we finish all the 13 subtopics of this topic. Thank you.